Thank you for watching this training module. In this session, we'll be working on Tableware, which has some specific requirements. If you're watching this module, it is assumed that you have already watched the video Module 1. If you have not yet done so, please stop here and watch the Module 1 video first. As always, I'll click first on the photos. This will help me to describe the product accurately. I can leave that window open while I work. The first field I need to complete is the title field. The region gave the bowls the name Lotus Leaf, which sounds good, so I just need to check the title checker to see if that title is in use yet. I got back a hit count of 9, so there are definitely some items called Lotus Leaf. I'm going to click on that link and see exactly what those items are. Because if the items are not in the same category, I could still use that name. And when I scroll through, I see some jewelry, a tray, a vase, more jewelry, and condiment dishes. So we have some condiment dishes from Thailand that are already named Lotus Leaf. That means I can't use that name. So I'm on my own. Close that window. The photos do make the bowls look nice and leafy, so I'm going to go with geranium leaf. So I'm going to check geranium leaf in the title checker. Unfortunately, I get a 0 hit count, so I can use that name. Now, the formula for almost all product names is to provide the material and the type of item, followed by a comma, and the title I've chosen in single quotes. Now, for products that consist of more than one item, a pair or a set of something, we need to indicate that piece of information in the title in parentheses at the end. So my title will be Ceramic Bowls Geranium Leaf, and in parentheses, pair. Next, I need to enter the proper name. This is going to be the title I just chose without the quotes, so I can just copy and paste. Moving down to the size info, I can see that there are 2 lines. Tableware items that are vessels, like bowls or glasses or pitchers, should always provide the capacity in addition to the size. So that's what we have here. The first entry is for the bowl size, the height, and the diameter. Now, as we did in the title, we also want to indicate in the size label that it pertains to more than one item. So I'm going to enter each, and in parentheses, the number of the items to which that applies. So this shows that both bowls are the same size, and they're 4 inches tall and 6 inches in diameter. For the volume, I'm just going to put capacity. And I click on Update Labels, and I can close that window. Next, I come to materials, and it's simply ceramic in this case. So I can copy that right into that field. Now I've come to the long description, or LD. This is where we'll create a well-written, appealing paragraph about the product. To do this, it can help to click on the blue Region Product Info link. This is all of the information about the product that has been compiled by our Bali team. So the information here indicates that the bowls are shaped by hand and that they're green, which we can see. And then under care, the region has indicated that the bowls are dishwasher and microwave safe. This is an important detail with tableware to the extent that it is relevant. In other words, you would not indicate that a martini glass was or was not microwave safe because one would not put a martini glass in the microwave. So for my long description, I'm going to write So I write, Balinese artisan Putu Oka Mahendra crafts a charming pair of bowls with an impressively detailed leaf motif. The two ceramic bowls are shaped by hand and given a deep green glaze before being fired in the kiln. The versatile bowls are great for soup or cereal and are both dishwasher and microwave safe. So now that the long description is completed, I move down to SD or short description. This field should be a well-flowing description that is keyword-rich, and it should be changed up as much as possible from one product to the next for search engine optimization purposes. All words should be in title case, and we should use as much of that 60-character limit that we can. And when the item is a pair or a set of something, we want to indicate that in the SD field, just as we did in the title field. In this case, however, we will capitalize it since we use the title case in the SD field. So I will enter handmade green ceramic bowls with leaf motif, and in parentheses, pair. The next field is the eBay title. We list many products on eBay as well as on our own website, so I need to create an eBay title that is keyword-rich and appealing. Do not use punctuation and use as much of the 80-character field limit as possible. Now we're coming along to the bullets. Here we select from a menu of product details that are pertinent. For tableware, certain bullets are important to include. So the ones I'm going to choose include dishwasher safe, microwave safe, and food safe. And because this is an item that might have some subtle variations from one piece to the next, I'm going to add the handcrafted disclaimer bullet. This bullet is a good idea on virtually anything that is handmade, as we want customers to understand that it is the nature of handmade goods that each piece may vary slightly from one piece to the next. I can just close this window when I'm done. Our final task is next, the aspects. Aspects will categorize the product appropriately so that customers browsing our website can locate it using filters. When I click on the Aspects link, the product category should already be pre-filled. And here we see that it is tableware and entertaining, which is correct. First, I need to choose the most relevant subcategory of the item. So from that drop-down menu, I'm going to choose dinnerware, since these are individual sized bowls and not large serving bowls. Not all aspects will apply for all items. Many are not relevant. The available aspects will vary based on the product category. Gender does not apply in this case. Material should always be entered, and you can choose more than one if that's relevant, but there should only be one primary material. Here, we need only select ceramic. Under Style, in this case, I'm going to choose Bowls. And under Theme, I'm going to go with Leaf and Tree. The remaining aspects do not apply here, except for color, where I will choose green. When I'm done with this section, I can just close the window. At this point, my work should be complete. However, I'll quickly read over my titles and long description to make sure that I have not made any errors. When I feel confident that the PID is complete, I'll change the product status to Ready and click on Process at the top or bottom of the page. Spell check complete and no errors found. I can click on OK and the item will be submitted for review.